Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I last uploaded. I think it's been a little over a month. But let me backtrack. This is my channel, Everlasting June. My name is Leslie and I ult BTS 17 and Enhypen TXT Ateez, and I stand a lot of other groups. So if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing another sorting my photo cards video. I'm not sure if this is my 9th or 10th one, but either way, here we are. For the last month or so, I was on a buying / trading hiatus because of Enhypen's comeback. I was trying to save up money so I can order the albums I needed to collect OT7. Yeah, it's been crazy. Their comeback was like 2 days ago, and it's just amazing. I love every single song on the album. I'm just so happy that they were able to have another successful comeback. So that's all that matters. But for now, let's start with my BTS binder. And let me open up to my butter section. So I'll be right back. Okay, so today I do have some album cards to put away. Starting with Namjoon's, is this peach version or cream? Okay, I always forget the version names, but I have both of Namjoon's album cards here with me, so let me just put those in the pocket. And I have Jin's, again, I don't remember. Is this cream? I don't know. I have his cream version, and I have his Weaver's Pure Benefit here as well, so I'm gonna be putting that away. And that completes my butter set. What was that? I don't know. That was like I'm excited but I'm tired noise, I guess. I don't know. But I'm glad that this page is finally complete. As I mentioned, I did go on a buying hiatus, trading hiatus, so it did take me a while to like accumulate these. But I'm just glad that this page is done. I also did decide to collect OT7 for these message cards. But I haven't purchased the rest. I only have 3 right now, so I'm gonna be putting those away in the back, and I'll definitely get back to these eventually. Once this whole Enhypen comeback era is done, I'll focus on buying my stuff for my other groups again. But yeah, I did want to put these in like a 3-pocket page or like extended, but I haven't had the chance to order those either. I mentioned this in my last video that I was gonna order 2-pocket pages, 3-pocket pages, basically all the pages I needed, and I didn't end up doing that. So maybe next time I'll have those ready, but for now we're just gonna have to go with what I have. So moving on, I do have my lucky draw / pure benefit page, and I have Namjoon's Japanese Pure Benefit. I don't know if this is Weaver Shop or not, but it's one of those. And then I have his 3 lucky draw cards, which I absolutely love. Oh my gosh, I just realized that he has different colored hair here, but anyways, yeah, okay, let's just put these away. I'm trying to go a little fast today. I tend to talk a lot, so these videos are kind of long, which, I mean, sometimes I don't really mind, but I'm a bit tired today. So I'm gonna put that there. And lastly, we have this card, which I think is the Power Station card, if I'm not mistaken. This set was definitely my favorite. I do have Jin's as well in my little frame. And ideally I'd want to collect OT7 for this, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I have no money, so I need to stop. But yeah. Okay, so next and lastly for BTS, yeah, I have these 3 Namjoon cards that I'm going to be putting away in the back. Let me see, where is it? I'm all over the place today, but what's new? Let me see first. Sometimes I find it hard to focus and talk. Okay, these are going to go here. So let me move this over a bit. And let's put the cardigan PC first. Lately, I've been trying not to buy as many like extra cards that aren't album cards or like DVD cards, just because, I mean, I'm at the point where I have almost 3 BTS binders, and I kind of don't want to be too excessive with my collection. So I do want to not buy as many like random cards and just focus on sets. like the mini photo cards for tours and stuff, but anyways, we'll see how that works out, because I do have like this whole section of just random Namjoon stuff, and it kind of bugs me because it's like it's not part of a specific set or anything like that, so it's just there. But yeah, I don't know, but we have this little section here, so we're just gonna leave it here for now. But anyways, this concludes my BTS binders. So next we're gonna be moving on to 17, so let me get that binder real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we have my 17 binder, and let me look at the cards I have. Okay, so I'm gonna flip to my An Ode section. While I do that, can we talk about how 17 is having another comeback? I have yet to pre-order their album or albums, and I'm kind of nervous about that. I don't even know when the comeback is. I've just been so busy with Enhypen that I haven't had the chance to pre-order, look at the details, or even like set up for it. But I am excited. I saw like a bit of the previews on Twitter. So yeah, anytime I was gonna say Ateez, anytime 17 has a comeback, it's a good day. So okay, I'm back to the An Ode section. Let me get the cards. Okay, so first we have DK's Begin version. So let me go to Begin, and this is the one with the white side, so this is gonna go here. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I'm finally closing this chapter. I'm not completely done, but I do have just a bit more to buy before I'm done with this collection, so that's really exciting because this was like one of the first collections I started working on when I first started collecting 17. They were in their like and oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. They were in their An Ode era, so I don't know, it's just so it makes me happy that I'm finally making a dent in this collection. And next I have the DK Truth version, so let me flip to that section as well. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this one goes here. And another complete page. Yay, I'm so excited. Ouch. I can say that I have not been making progress with like the older album cards, but hopefully after this next month or so, I'm gonna be able to focus again. So we're just gonna leave it like this for now. I feel like I'm talking too quickly today. I definitely need to chill. Okay. Next, we're gonna be moving on to the Your Choice era. So let's flip over to that section. And I have 2 cards to put away. Where is it? Okay. There we go. So I do have Hoshi's one-side version to put away. Here we go. These cards are so pretty. This is honestly my favorite version from this comeback. I had mentioned that I wanted to collect OT13 for these, but if I do, it's definitely not going to be now. So for now, I'm just going to work on my bias lines. So here we have Hoshi, Mingyu, and I am missing DKs, but I'll take that for now. And then I have Mingyu's B-side version, which I also love. Honestly, I always love their concepts. They're so nice, and their photo cards are always so pretty. So there we go. And then I do have some of the mini cards to put away. So I have Hoshi and Mingyu mini cards to put away. This is Hoshi's one side and then Mingyu's B-side version. So let me just move these out of the way and put these back in. And lastly, I have these 2 postcards to put away. This is Hoshi's one-side postcard. Let me take this out. And then I think I have Mingyu's, oh, this is other side, Mingyu's other side version. So let's put these away as well. there we go. Just seeing these empty slots stresses me out a little bit, but I definitely know I could find these on Mercari Japan, so I shouldn't worry too much. And like I said earlier, I haven't even set up for their new comeback yet, so that's definitely something I have to work on. But next I'm gonna pull out my other 17 binder because I do have an OT13 set to put away, so let's move on. Okay, so for this binder I do have the In the Soup card set to put away. Let me see. Okay, they're these. Here we go. And I did set up a space for them, so I'm gonna flip over to that section. But In the Soup was honestly so adorable and I really enjoyed watching it. I haven't finished watching all of the episodes, but I feel like I have, just because the clips are all over Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, so sometimes even if I don't watch the actual episode, I feel like I've seen it. But I know I definitely didn't watch all of it, so it's something that I do have to finish. But I just really enjoyed it, and I hope In the Soup becomes like a brand that other groups can do too. From the looks of it and the way that their Twitter is set up now, it looks like it's gonna be kind of like its own little variety show type of thing, which is cool. Like, I really hope other groups get the chance to go In the Soup as well. I know BTS is having season 2. I think today was the first episode release, wasn't it? I have no clue. I haven't checked yet, but I did buy that as well, so those cards should be coming in soon. But yeah, it's just so nice. I love content like this, like content that for them isn't like content, you know what I mean? Like, I know especially 17, they always have that thing of like, oh, even if we're resting, like we have to be entertaining or whatever. And it was fun to see them like just do their own thing and not have to worry about like being funny or being entertaining or whatever. It's like them being them is just entertaining in itself. Like, it was just so fun. My favorite episode so far was when they were cooking with the brick oven. That was so funny. So yeah, I really enjoyed it and I'm glad that they were able to do it. I think TXT is gonna be next, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna be exciting as well. But yeah, so these were the In the Soup cards that I had to put away, and next we're gonna be moving on to my Hoshi section. So I do ult Hoshi. He is my ult in 17, and I do have this whole section just dedicated to his cards. And don't even ask me about my spider collection, because I have not made a single ounce of progress, but oh well, what can we do? I do have these 4 Polaroid photo cards that came with his magazine. I don't remember what magazine it was, but I'm just gonna put these away here. I think these were part of his like spider promo / that era where he was doing like his solo stuff, so these will just go behind my spider card collection. And yeah, and now I have a complete page of just Hoshi. So yeah, next we're gonna be moving on to my random card page, and I just have these 2 cards to put away. This one is a pre-order benefit from Your Choice era. Yeah, it's definitely, oh duh, it's back here. It's an HMV card for Your Choice. So for now I'm just gonna put it here, and then I have the photo card that came with his pendant for their anniversary, which again I'm gonna put it here. Oops. Ouch. My elbow's rubbing against the table. Ow. Okay, anyways, I did want to eventually set up my binder in a way where like everything made more sense. So like his DVD cards in one section and his HMV cards in another section, but I don't know, he just has so many cards, it feels overwhelming at times. So I think this keeps me sane for now, just, you know, filling up pages and just going with the flow. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now. But yeah, okay, next. Oh no, it's already been 30 minutes. Next I'm gonna be moving on to my Enhypen binder, and yeah, let me pull it out. Okay, so here I have my beloved Enhypen binder. This is like my prized possession. I love Enhypen so much. Honestly, the way I spend on Enhypen, you'd think they're like my old group. But I don't know, they just have a special place in my heart, you know, since like I literally watched since episode 1 of Island. Like, I feel like I've just watched them grow. So I'm very supportive. And because of that, I tend to spend a lot of money on them. So I do have Japanese photo cards to put away today. I bought a couple of the albums for their Japanese debut. What was it called again? Border Hakanai, was it? I'm not too sure. I forgot already. But I do have Jay's cards to put away and a bunch of other OT7. Oops, my bad. So let me flip to that section. Let's see. It did take me quite a while to find this section. It's kind of small because there's only like 3 things that I need to put in here, so I didn't even know where it was. But anyways, I do have some of his solo cards, an OT7 set, and then the pre-order benefits to put away. So first, let me take out his Japanese version. Wait, obviously this is Japanese version. This is his Japanese section. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna set this up in this pattern, I think. So I do have both of his like individual member cards. Then I have all the other versions, which I'm glad I was finally able to finish. I did pull all of these except for this one. I just traded like last week for this one. And I joined a group order, so I'll put the group order account here. I love joining group orders with them, so I am excited to finally put these away. It's been a while, like I said, but I'm just happy that these are here. So let me just put these away and I'll be right back. So next I do have the OT7 set that I decided to collect for the individual member covers. I am gonna just put the 6 members here, and then Jay's are obviously in the front. So I have Jungwon's, Heesung's, Jake's, Sungwoon's, Sunwoo's, and Nikki's, and these are all the same version. I love both versions, but I had already spent so much, so I'm just gonna leave it as is, and then in the future I think I'm probably just gonna stick to collecting Jay. But like I mentioned earlier, it's just so hard for me not to collect OT7. I don't know why. I feel the urge to collect OT7 every time they drop something, and I have to tell myself not to. But I did want to get their album anyways, like each individual member's album, so it already came with a photo card, so these are the ones that I pulled. So yeah, let's just put Sunwoo and Nikki, and then we're gonna be moving on to the pre-order benefit cards that came with, I think it was Universal Music's order. I'm not too sure. Let me get these real quick. Okay, so these are the cards, and they're gonna go on this last page that I have here. I am happy they came with like card pre-order benefits. I do know that the other stores had like the bookmarks, but again, I was just so lost with everything. They announced the pre-order benefits a bit after I had already like placed my order, so I just got lucky and got the photo card one, which was exciting. I also got the one that came with the keychain, and it's right here actually, but it's stuck to my wall, so I'm just gonna leave it there. But yeah, my whole room is just covered in Enhypen at this point, and I'm not complaining. So here we have this OT7 set. I also have the postcards that came with the merch, I think. Let me see. I have these postcards, but I'll be putting them away next time. Like I said, I don't have any sleeves for them at the moment, so yeah, that concludes my Japanese section. Next, I'm gonna be moving on to my Enhypen and Connect mini cards and putting some of Jungwon's away. Okay, so here I have the completed set for Jungwon's version. I am missing the special cards, but I'm missing the special cards for a lot of these member sets, so that's definitely something low on my priority list at the moment. But I do have Jungwon's set complete. I'm missing one of, I was gonna say Sungwon, one of Heesung's cards. I have all of Jay's set complete and his special cards. Then I'm missing one of Jake's. I have I have all of Sungwon's set. I'm just missing one of his special cards. Missing both of Sunwoo's special cards and one of Nicki's special cards. So that's exciting, and I'll definitely work on that a bit later. I also put away Sungwon's passport from the Encon DVD. Now I just need to buy Jay's, and then I'll be complete with what I wanted to collect for this era DVD time section. I don't know. But yeah, so lastly, I do have one lucky draw to put away, so I'm gonna move to my special J section. This actually has a funny story. Not funny, sad, heart-wrenching. I just received this card 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. And it came bent, damaged, completely ruined in the mail. And it obviously wasn't the person who sent it's fault. Wait, what? I guess it probably just like got stuck in the mail sorting thing. But I'll insert pictures of how it arrived. And yeah, it's bad. It's still not completely straight, but I try to flatten it out. I put it underneath my brother's like gym weights, and I tried to flatten it as much as I can, or as much as I could. But as you can see, it's like damaged now because of how much the plastic had to bend to reshape itself. Oh well. I waited so long for this card too. Like, it's a group order that took a long time, and then when I finally got it, I was like, why is it bent? And then I opened it and it was just completely ruined. But I mean, not completely ruined, it was just pretty bent. But it's okay, he's still precious to me, so there we go. I haven't set up for the newer things that are gonna arrive with this comeback that just happened, but I'll definitely set those up later. I did join a group order with this account here. I bought a lot of albums, so I'm so excited to receive those. And I highly recommend to follow them on Instagram and join their group orders, because they're really good. It's like my second time joining with them, maybe more, I don't know. But yeah, so that completes my Enhypen section. I am gonna film completing my OT7 Dimension Dilemma photocard sorting video, you know, next time. I don't know when I'll be done with that collection, but I did film one for my previous Enhypen comeback, so check out that video, it's on my channel. But yeah, so stay tuned for that, and now we're gonna be moving on to TXT. Okay, so here we have my TXT section. I do have some newer cards to put away and some cards from Freeze, or just one. So let me get those out real quick, and I'll be back when I'm finished putting these away, because it's already been more than 40 minutes. I need to hurry up. Okay, so that concludes my TXT section. I do have a couple more things on the way, but I think I've done pretty decent progress since then. I'm missing 3 OS cards and then Oof, I'm missing quite a bit of Subin actually. I have this card on the way. I just traded my Bumgyu for it. But that means I do have to purchase the other Subin cards. Ooh, jeez. But anyways, I'll work on that later as well. But yeah, I'm so happy. These are definitely my favorite cards of this era. Taehyun has me by the neck, so I love them. And yeah, that completes this section. So I do have a few cards left for what is it, Ateez, Monsta X, and then and Flying. So that'll be the last of my video. So yeah, let's move on to my Ateez binder. Okay, so for Ateez, I do only have one card to put away. I did receive my Ateez albums Fever Part 3 last week, so I am starting to trade those cards. I didn't pull a single Songhwa, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna trade whatever I pulled. But funny enough, I had said like, oh, if I pull a Songhwa photo card, that's gonna mean I have good luck for BTS tickets, and I didn't pull a single Songhwa, and I was like, oop, I should eat my words. But here we have the last card I needed for Fever Part 2. It took me a while to get it. I don't know why. I just hadn't thought about it. And then when I went to update my wish list, I was like, oh my gosh, I still need to buy this card. So I bought it, and now I'm all caught up. I do have these two on the way now, so I'm just missing these, and then I'll be caught up again. So that's exciting. And yeah, so now let's move on to Monsta X. I do have Monsta X in this binder as well. So we have this section here, and Monsta X is a collection that my Monsta X Kihyun collection is a collection that I'm pretty much caught up with, so that's why you don't see it much on my channel. One of my first videos was sorting Kihyun cards. I had like basically half of his collection to put away, so if you're interested in watching that, it is like up on my channel somewhere, like one of my first videos. But yeah, so here I have the 4 from their latest comeback, and I absolutely love these. This one right here is my ultimate favorite card of all time. It doesn't beat this card though. This is like my ultimate favorite Kihyun card of all time, but this is like my ultimate from this comeback. Okay, anyways, so I'm gonna put these here. And yeah, I'm so happy to be caught up with at least like most of my groups. Definitely the one that I need to work on the most is 17, just because I'm like really behind on their older stuff. But for other groups like Ateez, Monsta X, TXT, BTS, like I'm pretty much caught up, and I just try to stay up to date with their new comebacks. But yeah, okay, so next we're moving on to my Minya Kihyun section, and I'm gonna add the newest card to this collection. So here we go. Ooh, I love these. I love these so much. Okay, and lastly, I have 3 of the Japanese cards to put away. To semi-complete this collection. I am just missing his hero card, but it's so expensive, so I just haven't had the guts to buy it yet. One of my favorite Monsta X photo card sellers has it for sale, but even then it's still expensive, so I don't know. I'm just gonna like wait, or I don't know, if I wait it'll probably get even more expensive, but it's definitely something I'm gonna buy, just not now. So for now, I'm just gonna put these away. So this is Wanted, and then this one is Love Killer, which will go here. Literally so exciting. I love how my collection is going. Okay, so that concludes my Bolts binder. Who do I have? Oh, I have Taemin back here, but I don't have any of his cards. Oh, damn it. Last video, I literally said I was gonna focus on Taemin collecting, and here we are. But anyways, okay, so lastly, I'm gonna move on to my Miscellaneous binder. That's where I keep cards that I pull in albums from groups that I don't like collect per se. And I also have a couple of collections in there as well. So let's just move on and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the binder that I was talking about. So here I do have my P1 Harmony collection, and Flying, AB6, Treasure, and then Miscellaneous. However, these are definitely collections that I'm like really slow. As you can see, I haven't even finished the first album P1 Harmony released. But I do collect 3 members, so I don't know. It's a bit overwhelming. And P1 Harmony is literally in the United States right now. They were here in LA like 2 weeks ago. Now they're in New York, but they're gonna be coming back soon for their free concert on October 26th, I believe. And I still don't know if I'm gonna go to that because I hate driving in LA. Like, I'm like terrified of driving over there. I live like an hour away from LA, so I still get scared to drive over there. So I don't know if I'm gonna go, but it's free, so I'm like, come on. Like, I'm trying to like talk myself up to it, so we'll see if I go. But I do have Enhypen cards to put away. Sonyeob is like one of my old biases. I just love him so much, so I do want to collect his cards. It's just a bit difficult to find them sometimes, so I just try to get what I can. So here I do have one of his miscommunication photo cards, which I absolutely love. Like, I love his photo cards so much. This one right here has me by the neck. I love this card. And then here I have some of his cards for Man on the Moon, which was such a good comeback, if I'm being honest. I love that song. I love that song so much, and it's honestly a power song. Like, I love it. It energizes me to live every day. So these are the cards I have for albums, and now I'm gonna be moving on to the bigger inclusions. So I have these 3 things to put away. Eventually I'll be able to focus on his collection a bit more, but for now I just have what I have, and I also keep what I pull in my actual album. So here I have Wisung, vocal legend, vocal king, so I'm gonna put him there. And then this is just a page for all my pre-order benefits, and then random cards. So I think this was like, I don't know what pre-order benefit this is from actually. I just bought it, and this was for the signed M-Wave album, so this is what came with it. And then these were my pulls for my other album that I bought, so I'm gonna put these here. And this little Chahoon is so cute. Let me center it at least. I'll put that here. Okay, lastly, we're down to the last bit. So as I mentioned, then I have Treasure, I have AB6. I'm still on the fence. I don't know if I'm gonna complete or continue to collect them. So part of me is like, should I sell it? Should I keep it? Should I just stop collecting but keep what I have? Should I just sell everything? I don't know yet. But it's just to the point where like I can't keep up anymore. So I honestly admire everyone that has multiple collections, because like that's crazy dedication, and I applaud you for that, but I just can't. I can't anymore. So yeah, let's move on. I have some, where is it, some Baekhyun and Kai photo cards to put away. I don't collect Baekhyun or Kai or EXO per se, but I do love their solo work, and I probably like EXO songs too. I just don't really listen to them much. But like solo wise, my kings are Taemin, Key, Baekhyun, Kai, and Hyunsik from B2B. They're like my favorite soloists in K-pop. So I always buy their albums when I can. I mean, Kai just debuted solo, but you know what I mean. So I do have this one from Bambi. So this one was from Delight, and then this is from Bambi. I don't have the first album yet. I will eventually, just because I want to have it. But I have like rules. This is so random, but I have like rules when it comes to buying albums. So I have 3 rules. My first rule is like, if I collect the albums for that group, then I buy them, right? So BTS, Ateez, and Enhypen, I collect their albums, so like obviously I have to buy the album if I collect the album, you know what I mean? Next is like, if I don't collect them, I at least have to like every single song on the album to make it worth it, you know, because it's a CD after all. Like so that goes for like, let's see, who can I say? So like I'm trying to see what album I have here. Oh, okay, so like Day 6, their Shoot Me album was like one of my favorite albums of all time. So I bought it because I like every single song on there. And although I don't collect Day 6 or their albums, I bought it because I know that at the very least I would love the CD. You know what I mean? So, and I do have biases. It's just that's like how I go about buying things nowadays, because I really don't want to overwhelm myself, and I don't want to just spend to spend, because that's how I find myself like buying things and regretting them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do that with Enhypen too sometimes. So I don't really collect Enhypen albums, but if the album is good, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, I don't know. And then my third rule is, if like the album is like super aesthetically pleasing and it's just beautiful and I have to have it, then I'll buy it. But that's like a rule that I'm willing to like not put too much thought in. So an example for that would be Pentagon, I believe. They had an album that looked like a manga or like an anime book or some shit like that. Oops, my bad. And it was beautiful and I really wanted to buy it. I just haven't bought it because it's been sold out everywhere. I do have biases for Pentagon, and I do like, you know, I listen to their music, but I don't collect them. So other than that, like I wouldn't have a reason to buy the album, but because it's just so pretty, like I have to have it. So that's like the reason I would buy it, but I still haven't bought it yet. So yeah, those are my 3 rules that keep me in line and in check, because if not, I'd just be buying albums left and right. And it's honestly like, it's tough, especially when you ult 6 groups. Wait, do I ult 6 groups? Wait, BTS 17, Enhypen, TXT, Ateez. Oh, I ult 5 groups right now. Monsta X was one of my ults, but I don't consider them my ults anymore, just because like I can only ult so much, you know? Like I feel like if I'm not paying attention as much to them, like I feel like I should call them my ults. Like I don't deserve to call them my ults. That's just me though. I don't know. Everyone has their own like way of standing. But I do stand many groups, so that's that. But anyways, and that was the last postcard. Woo! I feel like I talked too much during this video, but not enough. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, so let me flip to a page that I like and we'll end the video. Okay, so today's ending page is my beautiful Sungyeon photo card collection. But yeah, where to begin? I don't know. I feel like today's video was a little all over the place. I definitely try to film the intro like 10 times. That always happens to me. I like have to re-record because I just mess up, or like I get awkward. It's a whole thing. This is why I shouldn't take long breaks from posting. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I promise next video will be a little better, less chaotic, more organized. And yeah, I don't know what video I'll be filming next. So it may be another sorting video like always. Or I don't know if I want to vlog when I go to the BTS concert. I don't know if I do. I don't know. I'm not really a vlogger. So who knows? I'll just stick to my photo card sorting videos. But yeah, regardless, I hope you guys are having a good end of the year. I know it's already October, so it's pretty much the end of the year. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Again, thank you for putting up with this video, and yeah, okay, bye.